This is a question from Engineering Mechanics for 1 mark. A circular disc of radius r is confined to roll without slipping at P and Q as shown in the figure. Okay, so basically this is a disc of radius r and it is confined to roll without slipping at point P and Q, which are located on two plates. Okay, if the plates have velocities as shown, the magnitude of angular velocity of the disc is. So two plates with velocities are shown in the question and we are asked to find out the magnitude of angular velocity of this disk under rotation. Okay, so these are the four options given, and according to the official key, the correct answer to this question is option D. Okay, let's move on to the detailed solution. First, let us consider a particular instant where I is the instantaneous center of rotation and point P is on plate 1 with a velocity v and point Q is on plate 2 with velocity 2v, and omega is the angular velocity of the disk under rotation. Okay, since we have the radius of the disk as r, PQ forms the diameter of the disk, which can be considered as 2r. Okay, fine, let's move on. And one more point here is this line will indicate the variation of velocity between plate 1 and plate 2. Okay, here I is nothing but the instantaneous center, omega is nothing but the angular velocity of the disk in the counterclockwise direction, and since we have r as the radius of the disk, we can write PQ is equal to 2r. Okay, so from the basic relations we know that velocity at point P, which is given as v, can be written as pi into omega. Let us consider that as equation 1. Similarly, the velocity at point Q, which is given as 2v, can be written as qi into omega. Okay, let us consider that as equation 2. Here we need to remember that pi plus qi will form pq. Okay, right. Now let us divide equation 1 and equation 2. We get v by 2v is equal to pi into omega by qi into omega. V and V will cancel out. Similarly, omega and omega will cancel out. We are left with 1 by 2 is equal to pi by qi. That further gives us qi is equal to 2 pi. Okay. Since we have seen that pq is equal to pi plus iq and we know that pq is equal to 2r, we can write 2r is equal to pi plus 2 pi since we have iq is equal to 2 pi. Just substitute that here and upon simplifying that will give us 2r is equal to 3 pi. Okay, but from equation 1 we have, which is v is equal to pi into omega. From this equation we can write pi is equal to v by omega. Okay, substituting v by omega as pi in the above equation, we get 2r is equal to 3v by omega. So ultimately in the question we are about to find omega. Okay, from this equation we can write omega is equal to 3v by 2r.